Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's up, YouTube? Today we are covering the Cheesecake Factory girl. I know we're all very much late covering this. Hope you guys can all be patient with us. So let's get into it, shall we?
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted.
Alright, madam, you clearly don't know what's being courted, what courting even is. Courting is when a man gives a woman the opportunity to convince him that, like, hey, you're wife material or your girlfriend material. It does not mean man throws away all of his money on a woman who has zero to no intentions on offering him anything in return. If you really were genuinely interested in dating this man, madam, you wouldn't be recording him at all. You would put your foot down, you would put your phone down, because you'd be interested in getting to know him. Getting to know him would be your top priority. Yeah, because you would want to convince him that, hey, you're a woman who's worth putting the ring on, which you clearly are not. You clearly are just doing this to get a free meal and to get free likes on TikTok. Here in the West, we have a word for women like you. We call you gold diggers, aka women who claim that they are strong and independent women who don't need no man, but in reality, their entire lifestyle is 100% built on freeloading off of a man's hard-earned resources. That's the way I define a gold digger.
So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect.
Madam, those are the biblical duties of a husband. He has not put the ring on your finger yet. You are not married. He does not have to do that for you. Also, the biblical duties of a husband are an exchange for the woman being nurturing, caring, and being willing to submit to the man's leadership. Regardless, this is literally another piece of evidence on how the feminist movement really is just a male hate movement. Because as you can clearly see with the Cheesecake Factory girl, she's fully embracing a chapter from Adolf Hitler, where she modifies the Bible. Literally takes out anything the Bible says about women and only supports what the Bible says about men for a so-called political or personal agenda. Adolf Hitler did the exact same thing, and we went to war against him, and so did every one of our allies. We did not go to war against Adolf Hitler just so we can fully embrace it here. We did not.
With the expectations for myself to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean, Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I
Yeah.
can respect that. I can respect that.
Too early for you to hold his hand, yet it's not too early for you to expect him to take you to some kind of fancy 5-star restaurant. Really. Yeah, isn't it kind of strange how so many women who embrace the feminist movement place an endless amount of expectations onto men that they don't have any intentions on placing themselves under? Isn't that kind of funny?
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
You're not doing everything you're supposed to do as a woman, madam. If you were running late to get ready for a date, the appropriate thing to do as a man is to invite him in, tell him, say, hey, I need a bit more time to get ready. In the meantime, you just put your feet up on this couch, just sit on this couch, put your feet up, here, have a drink, just relax while I get ready and make myself beautiful for you. And for our date. That's the appropriate thing to do as a woman. Especially if you want him to take you out to a nice fancy restaurant. You give what you are expecting. It's supposed to be transactional. It's not supposed to be just freeloading off of a man's hard-earned resources. You, man, literally have no excuse for why you cannot offer him that if you are expecting him to take you out to a gourmet restaurant. Also, Cheesecake Factory is not that bad. It really is not.
But
I got myself all made
There's
up.
nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at
I
my planner where we were gonna go originally.
see, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See,
I
I
know you
specifically
didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs
I understand.
for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying,
It's not possible for you to invite him into your apartment, but it is possible for you to expect him to spend an enormously huge amount of money on you. Really? Really, madam? Personally, my way of approaching women is that, hey, I have nothing against you, but if you're not going to appreciate and reciprocate what I do for you, I want nothing to do with you. Literally nothing. I'm a lot better off and a lot happier not having you in my life. I really will be.
thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. Waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, the equivalent to that?
I literally
you don't
said,
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
There is no compromise, madam. You literally have no leverage over here. You don't. But this is what the feminist movement teaches women at a very young age. That a lot of women don't find out it until it's too late. Don't find out that it's a lie until it's too late. Where they're taught at a very young age that, like, hey, if you're born a woman, that means you have some kind of leverage over men. Well, got news for you, madam. Looks in the vagina alone does not give you leverage over men, because every woman on the entire planet literally has that. They do. Every woman on the entire planet literally has that. It's alone. It's nothing special. It really is not. Also, you think you're going to die just by entering the Cheesecake Factory? That is so incredibly overly dramatic. I don't know why you're being dramatic like that. Like, I've seen, like, kids be dramatic, but seen a full-grown adult be dramatic? When I see a full-grown adult be that dramatic about not getting what they want, I don't really feel attracted to that or sexually attracted to that at all. What I feel is kind of disgust. I really do. And for a good reason, too. Because, like one of my other commenters said, there's nothing more unattractive to men than a child with breasts. That's just disturbing.
Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
If I don't feel
Can you
respected,
see?
I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You really leaving?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean,
And this is the exact reason why I discovered I was a lot better off finding someone from overseas to marry. Which is how I met Kharlene. And became a passport bro. Because let's be honest here. You ladies say, like, hey, you make me feel uncomfortable, but you still expect me to find you attractive enough to date you. Like, make that make sense. By all means. Anyways, that's all I got time for tonight. We'll see you